Hola. Thank you for joining your girlfriend Cheska Love here at Cosmic Chit Chat and Chill. As always, life and death is in the power of my tongue, and I choose to speak with truth, compassion, and most importantly, love. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in a reading, all that information is in the description box. If you don't have a birth chart, or you don't know what it is, please visit cafeastrology.com. Pay attention to your sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus before trying to understand the other planetary bodies. Keep it simple. Everybody's got to start somewhere, including myself. Okay? Um, please remember this is for entertainment purposes only. If it fits, great. Please utilize that information how you see fit. If it does not fit, please don't try to make it fit. Please don't. Okay? Happy Valentine's Day if you celebrated. If you did not celebrate, happy Love Day. And if you still didn't have to do Happy Love Day, I still hope you had a good day. Okay? I am doing individual zodiac signs today. I think I posted it in some of the other videos. I didn't do it on Valentine's Day because the energy felt kind of weird to me. And I just spent that day cleansing and grounding myself. So, what sign are we doing right now? Father God, Divine Mother, Appointed One, Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, and Orishas. Virgo, we're going to do another earth sign. Okay. Spirit, what do we have for my lovely Virgos? What do we have for our lovely Virgos? Virgos, I just heard boss moves. Boss moves. Let's see what we got. That just flew way over there. Spotlight. Okay. So I heard boss moves, and then we got a spotlight. Self-preservation. Someone else got this too. Offhand, I can't remember which sign. Visit the other signs once you figure out what is or is not in your chart. And again, it could also mean people around you, okay? The spot, self-preservation. I believe that because even the chicken that's standing here is still inside of its egg. It's still in its egg. It should have came out, but it's still in its egg, and that's okay. Okay, and the snowman is in the middle of the desert, and he's like, I'm still going to take my refrigerator with me. I'm cool, okay? Self-preservation. Sounds pretty good. Boss moves and self-preservation. What else do we have for our Virgos? What else do I have for my lovely Virgos? Ooh, that is too many. Ooh. I said boss moves. That could be a lot of moves. Could be a lot of moves. On top of the world. Okay, it's above the clouds, sitting up on the pillars, looking at the stars. Okay. Probably spent a lot of time in meditation as well about these boss moves that you either have made or are going to make. Maybe you're preserving your energy for that purpose. Or Spirit is suggesting that you save that energy for that purpose. Okay? That's too many. What else do we have for Virgo Spirit? That's too many. That's like half the deck. We ain't gonna sit here for half the deck. Come on. What else do we have for my Virgos? I just heard some type of honors. Honor society. fish out of water, sorry, fish out of water or to catch a fly? Which is it? I am trying to remember the name. Of the, it wasn't a nursery rhyme. It is, I knew an old lady. I knew an old lady who swallowed a fly. I wonder why she swallowed the fly. And then she swallowed something else to get the fly. Then she swallowed something else to get that. Like she just kept uh, mounting these challenges. I'm gonna have to look that up. But it's an old. I think it used to be like a scary story. Um, you know what? I have to know. Bear with me a second. We're gonna ask Google, right? Because Google knows everything, right? We're gonna ask. What is the name of the book or story where the woman swallows the fly? There was an old lady. Yes, there is that. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Hold on. There's some pictures. Yeah, this looks like, I don't feel like they mean it literally because I feel like when you listen to the story, it says, I swallowed, I knew when a lady that swallowed a fly, and it always says, and I'll bet she'll die. I don't feel like that's what it is. I feel like the focus is on how many things she did to resolve the one thing. So there's a process to this, and I feel like it's the process. Yeah. I say that with my girlfriend all the time. We talk about, being in this particular state of awakening and going through our journeys. There's always a process to things, just like there's always a hierarchy to things, right? Whether you're talking spiritual or whether you're talking your everyday life. If you're at your job, you have your boss and your boss's boss and your boss's boss's boss. There's always something, some type of pecking order. Okay. So if you happen to be, like they said, making boss moves and it's requiring you to have self-preservation, and while you're doing that, yeah, there's days that you feel like you're on top of the world, and the other days you feel like you're literally a fish out of water. Okay. That's pretty much what it feels like in a nutshell. Okay. It's the process. So I guess, Virgo, they want you to know there's a process to something, or that you've already figured out the process. And now you need to know, now that I know the process, how do I catch the fly? Hmm. What else do we have for my lovely Virgos? Assimilation, I just heard. How to assimilate? How to assimilate? Charmed. Oop, okay. This is a snake charmer. So charmed. At this herd, with all this knowledge and all this assimilation and all these boss moves, how did I get charmed into something? How did I get charmed into something? Because there was a process. You know, even the devil has a process. Whether he sends out his minions or whether he puts his hand to it itself, the same thing as God. There's a process. There is a process. Disappointment in reverse. I don't think you're supposed to be disappointed about whatever it is that you found out. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're making the boss moves precisely the way you're supposed to. You're showing your self-preservation. And even though you may feel out of place sometimes, I feel like they gave you the knowledge on the knowledge that made you feel like a fish out of water. And for a lot of us, that's exactly what it feels like. When you've been awakened, you have a certain amount of knowledge that other people may not have. You get certain downloads that other people may not necessarily agree with. You have expressions that everybody may not necessarily agree with. But what you do know outside of that is you did get a blueprint on how to catch the fly. Okay. But I feel like now that you've got the fly, right? It's in your hand. It's right there. You're not even reaching for it. It's in your hand already. You got its little leg right there, right? You're not being charmed. You're the one charming. So there is no disappointment. You're in control, Virgo. You didn't get played. You didn't get played. Therefore, there should be no disappointment. You figured out how to be charming. Now look, success. Let me try to fix that. Oh, when I had the sunlight earlier, it looked like it was better. I'm sorry. Let me get closer. Can I get that? Success. Okay, let me stop because that's just not looking any better. Let me see if I can get out the light a little bit. This is just for me. There we go. Success. Okay. In this picture, this person is sitting with their feet up. You know, old school. They used to sit down and put the chains down. They would go ahead and get their shoes buffed. I feel like Spirit is telling you that there's no disappointment in it. She didn't get charmed. No one in this scenario got charmed. I feel like you went through the process that you were supposed to go through. Okay? You went through the process that you were supposed to go to. You were not charmed. You were the charmer. Two snakes. Okay? So two people, two places, two things, two jobs, two sources, two groups were of concern for you, but you didn't do that. You charmed them. You charmed them. You were the smart one. How do you catch the snake? Give it the fly. Okay? And look, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the truth of the matter. I was trying. I think it just works better when it was daylight here in my little prayer room. Ace of Swords, that is the truth of the matter. It's the truth. It was a success and it was a truth. There's no disappointment in any capacity. Okay? I think the information you got was how to beat the devil. That's what you got, Virgo. The cosmos gave you information on how to beat the devil, and you did it successfully. That is the truth. What else do we want to tell Virgo? Now you're sitting on top of the world, and you're able to look out at the other things that you're able to go do. And that is not only too many cards, but they also touch the floor. 1 second. What else do we have for Virgo Spirit? What else do we have for Virgo Spirit? What is... Works. You put in the work. Whether this is physical work, spiritual work, Work, work. You put in the work. Okay. Again, when I see these three up here, I think of me, myself, and I. Like I tell my baby also, you, me, and God. Okay. This is something happening in the background of these magical works. Okay. These are happening behind this building and above the building. So as above, so below. These are magical God works. Okay. Miracles. Being able to pull down your treasures. That's what happened. You got knowledge to get through the situation. And therefore, how can you not be making boss moves? Virgo, how can you not be making boss moves if God is for you? As me and my girlfriend always say again, it's the process. It's the process. Okay. Sometimes the process can make you feel a little crazy. And again, in this particular life, for those that are awakened or even coming into, it can feel crazy and you will feel all kinds of out of place. You're not alone because the rest of us are out here with you, feeling strange and out of place with what we know. But continue to speak your truth, okay? I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to know. Continue to speak your truth, okay? Yeah. Worry in reverse. No worries. What is adage? You can pray or you can worry, but you can't do both. Okay? That's good manifestation energy. Yeah. That feels good. Hey, hey, hey. I love it. The Fool. Okay? The Fool is all about new beginnings. Sometimes he can be a little reckless, but it's the simple fact that the Fool is willing to put his foot out there. The Fool is willing to go out there and by faith, um, whether the outcome is good or bad, they trust. Okay? Um, Trust, I just start trust fall. It's a trust fall. God, I'm about to do this thing because I heard you tell me to do this thing and I know you're going to catch me. And go. Okay? Which leads to 10. Satiety. Being satiated. Your wants, your needs, your desires, your dreams coming into fruition, putting you in a place of contentment. What else do we have for Virgo? Oh, I hate when the cards go on the floor. But they just told me to take them. Yeah. Happiness. We just said satiety. And the Emperor fell out for you. Okay. So we have happiness either with your partner. You got happiness with your partner. And if we're talking about God here, God's going to be the ultimate emperor, right? God is going to be the ultimate divine masculine. Okay? How could you not be happy when you know that God is in you and operating for you? Okay? I love this one for you, Virgo. There was a process I had to go through to get these answers. Continue to speak your truth. Continue to put a spotlight on the things that need to be talked about. You're supported in that. That's what you're supposed to do. Self-preservation means that you know when to speak and when not to. You know how to speak and who to speak to. Okay? Well, how did you get up here on top of the world? Because you were placed there by God. Okay? Let's get our angel deck. Let's get our angel deck. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for my lovely Virgos? Clarity. Go within. Okay? Take the time. Take the time if you need a moment. I don't feel like they're asking you to meditate for anything other than just being. That's it. I don't feel like there's something else that needed to be done. I feel like right now they just want you to sit in a space of um, gratitude and of knowing. Okay? See, there's that diamond above her head. So God's light shines on you and more importantly, illuminated your third eye. Look at the top of the head. Also, if you don't know, at the top of the head, there's a what they call a sixth, seventh, and eighth chakra. Okay, so maybe you're meditating to gain access to those places. In either case, that sounds awesome, right? Who doesn't want to be elevated by God? Shoo. Let's see. Yeah, passion, a love for life. Okay, speak passionately in the manner of which God tells you to do so. Continue to do so. Continue to be the oddity. Continue to be the fish out of water because he's always going to tell you how to catch the fly. Okay. What else do we have for my lovely Virgos? Can I get one more? Can I get one more? No, they keep flying. Don't want me to take it. Review and reflection. Time out needed. Yeah. Before you get elevated into whatever this next step of life is, reflect. Relax. 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 Enjoy the view from up there. Enjoy the view. All right, Virgo, that's all I got for you. As always, life and death is in the power of my tongue, and I choose to speak with truth, compassion, and most importantly, love. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in readings, that information is below in the description box. I hope it helps. I hope it lifts. And have a great night.